Hey, let's begin our practice today. On this beautiful day, let's find our chairs. Let me adjust my camera. Oh, good. All right, well, it's hot, so let's just take a chill pill today and just do some nice stretching. So, yeah, we're just going to begin with some nice deep breath. And so given that it's hot, if it's hot where you are, wherever you are, if you're watching this on a recording, there's a cooling breath called Satali. Yeah, and it's really, it's like our little built-in swamp cooler. So let's just begin with moving the body like we usually do and just stretching. You can close your eyes and just move how your body wants to move today. Just nice and easy. Good. Maybe rolling the shoulders. Good. Yeah. And then soften and relax. Good. Come to your hands on your lap. Sit with a nice tall spine, feet planted on the floor. Good. And let's close our eyes. Come into this space. Come inside. Yeah. Good. And if you'd like, you can gently place your hands, your palms or your fingers of your hands on your navel region. Yeah, and relax your shoulders. Good. And then we're going to take a breath in through the nose and breathe out the mouth. Relax. And now opening your mouth just slightly, letting your tongue lay on the bottom of your mouth. And just inhale with your maybe pursed lips or just your lips open slightly and breathe in through the mouth. Feeling that cool air along your tongue, and then close your lips and breathe out your nose. Open your mouth slightly, breathe in through the mouth. Close your mouth and breathe out the nose. So you can do that, or you can keep your mouth closed and breathe in and out of the nose, whatever is calling to you. Yes, and you can keep your hands on your tummy. Yes, this is our solar plexus, our center. Yeah. And as you breathe in, notice that your belly softens and it rises. And as you breathe out, your belly draws back. And breathe in, let your belly rise up. And out, let your belly drop back. Just a couple more breaths here, enjoying each breath. And on the bottom of your next exhale breath, just relax the body. Let your hands float back onto your lap with your palms up. Relax your shoulders back and down. Good. And then when you're feeling ready, yeah, just gently slit your eyes open and then open them a little more and open them fully. Good. So when we close our eyes, it helps us to just be in the now, right? Our eyes are so busy looking around, seeing different things, which is nice, right? We need to have our eyes open. But even if you soften your gaze, yeah, that helps to just start to soften the mind, right? Soften our brain, our mental, physical brain, and also our mental capacity, or to just slow it down, yes, and relax it. You don't slow down your mental capacity, I should say, but you just slow down the gyration in the mind. Yeah. All right, so keeping our eyes open but soft. Good. Let's take a nice breath in, get a nice tall spine. Good. And then as you exhale, drop your chin to your chest. Relax your shoulders back and down. Now in an inhale breath, roll your chin up towards your right shoulder, as far as you can. And then exhale, bring your chin back down. And inhale, roll your chin up to the left shoulder. And exhale, slowly back down to your chest. And one more time, roll your chin up to the right shoulder. And relax it down. And up to your left shoulder. Just picturing a big smiley face on your heart area. And down. Good. Now press into your feet and slowly bring your head back up. Good. Take a nice breath in. On an exhale breath, drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Release your left arm and just let it hang down. Good. If it's available to you, scoop your right arm out and up onto your head. And then just slowly look over to the upper right, left corner of the room. And breathe. Good. It's igniting our internal organs, our functioning organs that are working for us 24/7. Yeah, even since we've been in utero, they've been on. And then relax. Good. Slide your hand to the right side of your head, and on an inhale breath, help to lift your head up. Good. And release your hands back onto your lap. Good. Take a nice breath in, and on an exhale breath, now left ear to left shoulder. Just let that heavy head hang down, stretching the right side of the neck. Feel free to relax your right arm down, let it hang for a little deeper stretch. Good. And if it feels okay, you can scoop your left hand out and up and just gently touch the top of your head. We're not pulling on our head. Roll your eyes up to the upper right corner of the room now. And breathe, opening up. Again, all of those autonomic systems that we have, our heart beating, our digestive tract working, our liver cleansing, our pancreas shooting out insulin and, digestive things for our body. So many things are happening all day long, all night long. Yeah. So this is just giving them a little bit of a boost. Yeah. And then relax your eyes. Good. Bring your left hand to the left side of your head. Press down into your feet. Inhale, reach your head back up and release your hands onto your lap. And now let's just take our hands and give ourselves a nice massage. Massage the muscles in your neck, this connection from brain to body. Yes. Good. Good. And then relax. Relax your arms both hanging down now. On an inhale breath, lift your right shoulder up to your ear and relax. And left shoulder up and down. And right shoulder and down. And left shoulder and relax. So now bringing your shoulders forward and up and relaxing them back and down. Forward and up and back and down. And relax. And now reach the shoulders back and up and forward and down. Back and up and forward and down. Now just shake out your hands, flop them around. There's so many little energy points in our ears. We're gonna just do a seated super brain. We'll do it when we stand up. Yeah, so we're gonna take our right hand, your right hand, and bring the top of the pad of your thumb to the top of your right earlobe and then grab onto your ear. So the thumb pads are at the front of the earlobe. And now you're gonna take your left hand to the right ear. Just sit with your arms crossed. Yes, gently holding onto your earlobes. And your tongue is going to be at the top of your mouth, behind your teeth, the tip behind your teeth. Like you're gonna say the sound la. Yeah, you just want the tongue resting up there. Lips closed. And now we're just gonna take some nice deep breaths. So again, this is a little not necessarily a mudra, but it brings energy to our memory, our brain activity, our learning abilities, it relaxes the brain, the central nervous system. Yeah. A couple more breaths here. And then exhale, release the arms down, drop them. Good. And just do a couple shoulder rolls here. Good. And roll the opposite direction. Good. And now taking the side of your ear here and just making circles with your whole ear, all that cartilage. You can come up to the top of your ear and pull your ears up. Yeah, just move around all the way back to your earlobes and do little circles there. Good. Again, helps us to wake up our mind, yeah, and have it function, yes, with yes, alertness, but also relaxation. Yeah, good. Okay, so we're going to bring our hands into a prayer position, nice tall spine, and start to rub your hands gently, creating some energy here, and then bring them up a little higher, and then maybe a little higher. Good. And then pause, bring your hands into fists and reach your fingers up towards the sky. Actually, let's bring our fingers to the ceiling. Good. The seated mountain pose. So we want a nice tall spine. This helps us to get that spine tall. Then we're going to reach our right fingertips up and stretch, and reach our left fingertips up and reach the right up and the left, and come back to center. Now we're going to bend the elbows a little bit, interlace our hands, our fingers, flip our palms up, press into your feet as you straighten your arms as much as you can. Yeah. And then inhale here. And as you exhale, drop your arms forward halfway, drop your head, and then just gently send your spine towards the back of your chair. Just a gentle curve. And then press into your feet, slowly bring your arms back up, stretch up, and exhale again into cat pose here, pressing your palms forward gently, looking down with your head. And one more, coming up, good, and coming forward, good. And slowly come back up, good. Pause here, take a breath in. As you exhale, start to drop your hands towards the top of your head. When you almost get to your head, flip your palms, and then glide your hands towards the back of your skull. Draw your thumbs down alongside the back of your neck to support your neck. Good. Fan your elbows back, feeling that opening in the heart to upper body, and just lay your head back into your hands here. And if you feel like it, you can soften your gaze or close your eyes. And just breathe. A couple nice long breaths here. And you smile to your face. You can even imagine yourself just laying in a meadow or on a beach with a nice soft breeze. It's the perfect temperature, not too hot, not too cold. Yes. We can come to a little vacation in our minds whenever we want. Yeah. And then when you're feeling ready, complete, you can gently bring your head back up. You can gently flutter your eyes open. Good. And then we're going to lift our palms back up and just draw them down in front of the body. And then unlace your hands and flop your fingers around. Roll it out. Good. All right, and then bringing one hand on top of the other. Let's take a breath in and let it go. Yes, you can breathe out through the mouth. That also helps us to let heat escape from our body. Good. And then inhaling one side, exhaling the other. So just rocking your body side to side. Yeah, inhaling, exhaling. Again, smile on the face, just enjoying a little movement. graceful movement. Good. That we brought ourselves. We're blessed to be yogis and meditators. And come back to center. Relax your hands down onto your lap. Good. Let's take a nice big breath in and let it go. Good. Coming into a little bit of a rotation for our spine now. We're going to, again, bring our hands into prayer position. Good. Let's take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, just let the body hinge forward. Keep the spine tall. Keep the head above the shoulders. Just come a little way. Yeah, about halfway. Good. I'm coming into a little twist now. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, let's take our right elbow, turn the body, and drop the right elbow onto your right side. Good. And then lift your left elbow up. Gently press your palms together and look over towards that left elbow. And breathe. Yeah. So tummy can tuck in just slightly to support the low back. This should not feel like you can't breathe. If you want to take it further, you can slide your right elbow onto your left thigh, only if that's in your practice. That feels like too much for me today, but feel free. And take a few breaths here. Yeah, good. And then when you're ready, press down into your feet. Slowly float your elbow up off your thigh. Come straight back up first, and then rotate back forward. Good. And then interlace your hands and just give your hands a little break here. Good. Shake them out. And bring your hands back to prayer position. Nice tall spine. Good. Take a breath in. And on an exhale breath, just turn a little bit over to the right now and place your left elbow onto your left thigh. Lift your right elbow up. Gently press into your prayer hands together. Look over towards that right elbow and breathe. So it's also squeezing our internal organs, giving them like a little massage. So deeply breathe. Again, you can slide your left elbow over to the right thigh if you want a deeper twist. But again, only if that's in your practice and you don't over rotate, especially when we're turning spine. Breathe. 2, 1. Good. On an inhale breath, press into your feet. Slowly float your body back up, straight back up. And then rotate it back to center and relax your elbows and shake out your arms. Good. All right, we're going to transition to a few lower body strengthening poses. Yes. And so we're scooted forward in our chairs here, just a little bit. Yeah. Feel free to hang on to the sides of your chair. We're going to extend the right leg. Good. All right, now get a nice tall spine, lift the heart, rotate the shoulders back and down. Tuck your belly in. On an inhale breath, lift your foot up off the floor. Yes, if you can. If that feels like it's too much, just the intention, trying to lift the leg is enough strengthening. Yeah, so either on your heel or lifted. And now just roll your right toe in circles in one direction. Pause and then roll it in another direction. Good. And then release. Good. Slowly slide your right foot back next to the left. Slide your left heel out. Whoa, my hamstring is really tight on this side. Who knew? Yeah, so nice tall spine. Good. And then inhale breath. If you can lift even just an inch off the floor, that's an option. Our leg is heavy, so this is strengthening our legs. And now turn in circles with the left foot. Yeah, if your heel's on the floor, just rock your toes side to side. Yeah. And then reverse and go opposite with your circles if your leg is up. Good. And then release. It's harder than that looks. Slide your feet back. Yeah, to hip distance apart here. Good. Take a nice big breath in. And let it go. Oh, let all that heat and tension and all of that stuff just leave the body with your exhale breath. And one more little here, we're going to do a seated march. So many strengthening things we can do with our bodies. Yeah, good. All right, nice tall spine. Good. And now we're going to reach opposite arm, opposite leg up like a march. So we're going to lift the left arm up and right leg, and then the right arm and left leg. So you can start small. You can even just lift your heels up if that's feeling like it's better for you, or whole foot. Good. Maybe lift the legs up a little higher if you feel like you want a little bit more of a challenge. Arms up a little bit higher, or remain where you are. That's nice posture. So again, the beauty of this chair as a prop is we can do so many things. If we are just feeling not, weaker, or if we have an injury, yeah, good. And then relax. Yeah, so even that just gets your heart rate going. Let's bring our hands onto our hearts. Close your eyes. And you smile to your face. Feel your heartbeat. Good. And then gently open your eyes, release your hands down. Let's take a nice big breath in through the nose and let it go. Ah, good, good, good. All right, we're gonna slide our heels back just slightly. We're gonna hinge forward, yes, at our hips. Good. And then on an inhale breath, as you press into your heels, lift your chin. Good. And let's make our way to the back of our chairs. Here we are. Good. You can slide your chair away. You can keep your chair split in front of you. Yeah, and let's just arrive in this nice tall spine. Good. Bodies, shoulders relax down. And let's tuck your tailbone down. Just feel how that feels. Even soften your gaze or close your eyes. And now lift your tailbone up and you feel your rib cage poke out. You feel your back sway. Yeah. And now tuck your tailbone down. Good. And that feels like more grounding, right? And our spine is in alignment and our low back is not strained. Yeah. Lift your kneecaps up to engage these big thigh muscles. Good. You can open your eyes if they were closed. Yeah. So when we come inside, when we take the sight out so we're not distracted, can really feel our body, what's going on in our body. So when you're in a safe place, just practice with that. How does my body feel? What is achy? Can I get my posture nice and tall? Can I stack my joints? Good. All right. So we're just going to come to a little strut here. So just lifting the heels, yeah, up. And again, all this is a mindful movement. And it's good for us, right? And it's getting our prana energy flowing. It's getting the chakra energy flowing. Good. And now if you'd like, you can lift the legs up off the floor, your feet. And sometimes we try this and then it's like, ooh, ow, this is uncomfortable. So then just go back. Allow that. Allow yourself to back out of the strain and the stress. Yeah. Good. All right. And then pause here. Let's take a breath in. Exhale it out. And now we're going to glide side to side, just tapping in as you go side to side. You can move your arms. So again, you take this where you want to take it. You can do small little steps. Yes. You can do bigger steps and raise your arms up higher if you want more today. We just feel different every day. And it's just such a wonder. I do that all the time. It's like, why am I feeling like this today? Could be planetary, could be weather, could be what we ate, what we didn't eat, yada, yada. and just be with it. Side to side. One more round here. Good. And then come back to center. Find your nice mountain pose. Good. Let's take a nice big breath in and let it go. Now stretching our spine just a little bit more. On an inhale breath, we're going to reach our arms forward and up. So I might be coming out of the frame here, but we're going to make a little bit of a fist. Make fists, not tight, but just loose fists up towards the sky. Good. And now check in with that tailbone. Drop your tailbone down. Good. And then if you can, lift your gaze and look up towards the middle of your hands and breathe. Just feeling that nice tall spine. Again, relax your rib cage, tuck your tailbone, and breathe all the way down to the bottom of your lungs. For 2. On your next exhale breath, lower your head forward. Good. And then slowly release your hands, turn your palms out, and drop your arms slowly, but just halfway. So halfway down, relax your shoulders. Good. And then stretch your fingers out to either side. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Yes. And breathe. Good. Again, good for our functioning internal organs, bringing energy, opening. Yes. And release. Just all these little movements, these deeper stretches, they really keep our cellular body. Our body's basically just billions or trillions of cells, right? So when we keep the cells moving, when we keep the things in our body moving, that's what keeps us healthy. When we're stagnant, then our body and internal body gets stagnant. And then that's when, things can go south or north. Yeah. So we want to keep the body slowly, at least a little bit of movement every day. So just get all your willies out here. Good. All right. So we're going to just slide our hands back and interlace our hands behind our back. And then point your fingers towards the floor. Just nice and easy here, not a big back bend. And you're going to just slowly stretch your shoulders back. Again, open up that chest area and breathe. And then exhale, relax. Good. Now we're going to take a little seat back and just bring our arms up, just tiny little seat back, little squat, and then come back up. We're just sort of warming up for our standing super brain. Yeah, and back and forward. So just practicing your little squats. Squats are really important for overall health. There's so many studies that say how deep you can squat means how healthy you are. That can be a little intimidating. Yeah. And then relax. Good. Just a little warm up there. Good. Coming into a nice little side bend here. So bringing your right hand onto your hip, turning your left palm out. On an inhale breath, reach your arm out and up, your left arm. Good. Take a nice big breath in. As you exhale, stretch your left fingertips up towards the sky. Yes. Another breath in. And as you exhale, reach that left arm up and over. Yeah. And hand on your hip feels like a little bit of support. And here, if it's available to you, you can again turn and look underneath your left arm. And breathe. Gently breathe into that big left lung. That open lung now. Yeah. So much of how we feel mentally is about oxygenating our body and our brain. And then inhale, slowly come back up. Bring your gaze slowly back forward. And exhale, release that arm down. Just let it float through space. Good. Relax. Take a breath in. And breathe out. Yes, relaxing between each stretch. And left hand on left hip. Turn the right palm out. On an inhale breath, reach that right arm out and up. Good. Take a breath in. As you exhale, stretch up tall with those right fingers. So to see if it can touch the ceiling. Yeah. Big breath in. And now on an exhale breath, reach up with that right arm and over. Nice and gentle. You don't want to overstretch. Yeah. And then if you'd like to turn and look underneath your right arm, that sort of positions your shoulder in a good place. And breathe into that right lung now, that opening. For 2, and for 1. And inhale, slowly come back up. Head forward. Exhale, float that right arm down. Again, nice and gracefully with awareness. Good. And relax. Roll out your shoulders. Let's do a little kick with our feet. Yes. Just release the tension in your body. All right. Now we're going to do a version of standing super brain. Again, this is just a really quick way. Again, this super brain helps our cognitive response. It helps to relax our brain. It helps us to get more clarity, right? For learning, for processing, all good stuff. Memory, big time. Yes, good. So again, you're going to start with bringing your right thumb pad on top of your left ear and your left thumb pad on top of your right earlobe. Good. Yes. And then situate your tongue. Just let it rest on the top of your mouth, the tip of your tongue behind your front teeth. Yeah. And in and out of our nose, as we breathe in, we're going to take that little squat, breathing into your nose. And as we exhale, we're going to stand and breathe out. We're going to do this a little faster, right? So you're going to inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Keep going. And the breath is nice and effervescent, both the inhale and the exhale. Squatting just to your range of motion. Three more. And relax. Release your ears. Relax your arms down. So doing that about between 14 and 21 times will get that brain activity to click on, right? Yeah. That's good for our brain health, or mental hygiene. Good. And now we're going to take our right hand peace fingers, bring them just to the tip between your eyebrows, your third eye. And we're going to take 2 fingers and place them on our navel and just connecting these chakras. Good. And if it's available to you, close your eyes and just take a few breaths here from your navel to your third eye to navel. Yeah, it's also helpful for our brain health. Our whole body works together in unison. And then when you feel ready and complete, you can open your eyes and release your hands down. Good. And now taking your peace fingers and just tapping underneath your eye on that cheekbone. Yeah. Good for our sinuses. There's lots of allergy things going on right now with just summer and, the air quality in so many places. Good. And then taking your fingers and tapping your thymus gland, again, getting our immune system to help us out, to help us cleanse the air that we breathe. Good. Coming out to your pec muscles with your fingertips, getting in there. Good. Taking your fists and going up and down the sides of your body, again, for your internal organs, especially the spleen. Yeah. Spleen energy here. Good, good, good. All right, and relax. Good. So nice. Let's take a nice big breath in and let it go. And you might notice some opening, some tingling in the body. Yes, some balance, feeling a little bit maybe more balanced now. Yeah. And so let's step out a little bit wider here. Soften your knees. Good. We're going to breathe in through our nose and out through our mouth as we go side to side. So breathing in, going to one side and breathing out through the mouth. Ha. With a big ha sound, breathe out. Again, let the heat out. Let the heat of your body, let the heat of your emotions just release. Let go. Ah, big sound. Ha. Ha. Now at some point, start to exhale the opposite way. Yeah, so switch your breath and ha. Exhale the opposite way. Ha. 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 Last one. And ha. And relax. And if we connect those ha's really closer together, we're just going to be going ha, 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 ha. I'm laughing, which is also very medicinal for everybody. Yes, good. All right, let's take a deep breath in and let it go. Good. All right, coming to a little wide stance here. Let's bring our hands onto our hips and just rock your hips side to side, gliding side to side, feeling the stretch in this inside muscle. I'm forgetting what it's called. It's inside your in conjunction with your thighs, and that muscle tends to get really lazy because we sit a lot and we don't use it a lot. We have these big thigh muscles that typically take over. So just getting those inner thigh muscles also is helping to open up the inner hips. It's just so simple, right? But it feels good. Yeah. And relax. Good. And now lifting the right toes up and pivoting and bringing the right toes down, just setting up our little warrior two. Soften your right knee, draw your right thigh back. Good. Nice tall spine. Bring the shoulders above the hips. And then stretch your right arm out, the left arm. Yes. And then your right arm. Take a breath in. As you exhale, relax your body. Good. Turn your gaze and look over that right middle finger. Good. Notice where you might be holding tension here. This is such a beautiful strengthening pose. Yes. And see if on an exhale breath, you can tuck your tailbone down. See how that changes the posture. Good. Maybe on an exhale breath, you can relax your shoulders back and down. Maybe for a little work of balance, you can soften your gaze or even close your eyes and notice. So a little bit of wobble is good. When we're in a balancing or a posture and we take our eyesight out of the picture, our brain, yes, is having to right the body. So it's working a little bit harder. That connection is happening to keep you upright. Yeah. And to engage the little deeper core muscles, the little warriors there, so that help us to stay up. And then when you're ready, open your eyes, take a breath in. I know you got to be getting tired here. As you exhale, let the arms float down. Turn your head slowly back forward. Press down into your foot, straighten the knee, but don't lock it. Lift your right toes up, bring them in. And then either step your feet back to hip distance apart or heel toe. Good. Find your mountain. Nice big breath in. Exhale it out. Tuck your tailbone down. Notice how that feels. It even engages these thigh muscles. It's so cool. Our body is so cool. Yeah, good. We're fortunate to have it. Good. All right. Let's bring our legs just a little bit wider apart again. This time, again, hands on hips. And this time, just doing little hip circles. So soften your knees so that they're not locked or stiff. And just do some circles. And just experiment with how big of circles your body's asking you for today. Yeah. And then pause and then circles opposite direction. Good. And then come back to center. And now again, stance a little bit wider apart, coming into our warrior two on this side. So lifting the left toes up and out and down. This warrior two pose is one of those poses that address so many things. We're stretching, we're balancing, we're breathing, we're strengthening. There's a lot going on in this pose. Soften the knee. Good. And then see if you can draw that thigh back. See if your knee can be right above your heel or your ankle. Yeah. Nice tall spine. Stretch the right arm out and the left. Just working on our posture. Yeah, today a little bit more detailed. And then turning your head and looking over the middle left finger now. Big breath here. 2, 1. See if you can tuck your tailbone down. Good. See if on an exhale breath you can relax your shoulders and just imagine your hands or arms are just being held by 2 big pillows underneath them. Take the strain out. Maybe see if you want to soften your gaze or close your eyes on this side. Feel the pose. Feel the posture. Release the tension. Bring a smile to your face. That helps us to relieve tension. 2 more breaths here. As you exhale, relax. Slowly float the eyes open. Breath in. As you exhale, now relax the arms. Let them float down. Good. Slowly turn your head forward. Press down into your standing foot to straighten the knee. Leave a little soft knee though. Lift the left toes up and bring them in. And you can heel toe or step, step, step your feet back to hip distance apart. Good. And just wiggle the body. Remove, shake out the tension. Good. And we'll come into a little forward fold, just a little bit more of a cooling. So you can use the back of your chair when we fall forward. You can use your thighs. You can let your hands hang down. Yes, good. Whatever resonates with your body. Good. On an inhale breath, reach your arms forward and up. You can look up slightly, look up between your hands, even lean back a little bit. And as you exhale, soften your knees, bend your hips back, shift your hips back as your arms just float down towards the floor. Good. And so again, you can land your hands onto your thighs or your shins. You can let them hang down. Yes. You can bring them onto the back of your chair if you feel like you want more support. And then on your next exhale breath, let the head just relax down. Again, if you're feeling too much pressure in the top of your head or your face, lift the head up till you're not feeling uncomfortable pressure. And breathe. Again, feel free to close your eyes. And breathe. One more breath here. Good. Now on an inhale breath, you can slowly start to either walk your hands up or roll your spine up 1 vertebrae at a time. Good. Keep your head down. Let the body come up slowly. And then once your chest comes up, your head comes up, pop, pause. Good. Find your mountain. Take a nice big breath in and let it go. Okay. So we can come to stand at the front of our chairs here, not sitting down quite yet. Yeah. We're going to do a little challenge here. We're going to do a standing prayer twist. Yes. Like we did when we were sitting. Yeah. So just again, taking this to where it's comfortable for you. So let's start with our hands in prayer position. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, send your hips back like you want to sit down and then pause. Good. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, start to reach your right elbow towards that right thigh. It may not reach there, that you're just turning in that direction. And then like, it's a little bit too much for me if I land my elbow on my thigh, so it's floating up. And then lift the left elbow up, press into your hands and look towards the left elbow. And breathe. 2, for 1, and slowly bring that left elbow down. Take a breath in. Exhale, bring the left elbow towards the left thigh, on it or floating above it. Lift the right elbow up. Press into your palms. Look at the right elbow. You got it. For 1 and 2. And exhale, bring both elbows back down. Bring your hands onto your thighs or the back of your chair, the front of the seat of your chair. And then as you exhale, let your hips drop to the chair. Okay. Yes, hard stuff is over. It wasn't so hard. Challenging stuff. We need challenge. Yeah. All right. So let's take a breath in. Let it go. Let's bring our hands opposite hand on top on our chest. Close the eyes and just let the heart rate come back to its neutral place. Good. Always feeling the heart. Yes. It's a good way, a good companion. And then when you're ready, you can flutter the eyes open, release your hands onto your lap. And we'll just do a little squeezing, a little detoxifying before we go into a nice meditation. Yeah. So we're going to come into eagle pose. Eagle pose really just helps us to squeeze out all the fluids and stuck energy in our body. Good. So take a breath in. As you exhale, hinge forward. Good. Pass behind your right foot. Good. On an inhale breath, slowly bring your body back up. Arms will straighten. Good. Then on an inhale breath, see if you can hug your thigh into your belly. Let's do a couple more circles with our foot if it's up there. Good. And then bringing your legs to cross. So either crossing at your legs or crossing at your ankles, whatever feels better, making sure that you can have a nice tall spine. Good. Relax your arms down. Inhale, reach your arms out to a T, palms are forward. As you exhale, bring your hands forward. Then bring your right arm higher than your left and cross up your arms as high as you can, maybe above your elbows. Bend your elbows, grab your shoulders, scoot your fingers all the way back to the back of your shoulders, and lift your elbows up. Now, if you are above your elbows crossed, you can bring, if you like, for a little bit deeper, stretch the backs of your hands together, or maybe even grabbing the thumb of your right hand with your left fingers. Yeah, you decide. If your arms are up, draw them away from your face. Feel that opening up in those shoulder blades behind you. Take a breath in, lift your elbows up a little bit higher wherever you're holding. And as you exhale now, relax your upper arms onto your chest and just bow your upper body forward and drop your head. Good. So feel a nice big squeeze underneath your armpits and your pec muscles. Yeah. And breathe here. Good. And then on your next exhale breath, squeeze everything. Squeeze your arms together, your legs, Engage your pelvic floor up off your chair and breathe. So this is challenging, but we're squeezing out our body. We're actually restricting blood flow in areas of the body. Yes, because when we let go, there's going to be this big rush of nice, fresh blood and fluid. You squeeze one more breath, and on your next breath, relax everything. Press down into your left foot. Slowly start to lift your arms up off your chest. Lift them up a little higher. And keep them going up as high as you can. And then open up and let your arms float like a feather down towards the floor in like slow motion. Yeah, good. And then go ahead and release. Good. All right, nice big breath in and let it go. Good. Take another breath in. As you exhale, hinging forward a little bit at your hips, clasp behind the opposite knee, left. Good. On an inhale breath, press into your feet. Slowly bring your body back up. Your arms will straighten. Then on your next inhale breath, see if you can hug your thigh into your belly. And if you want to take a couple circles here, good job. Yeah. And then making our way to either cross at our legs or cross at our ankles. Good. Nice tall spine. Relax your arms down. Inhale, bring your arms forward. Yes. Bringing your left arm this time higher and crossing up as high as you can on this side. Bringing your fingers to either your shoulders. And if you're a little bit higher than up on your elbows crossed, then you can bring the backs of your hands or grab onto that left thumb with your right fingers. You decide. If your arms are up, draw them away from your face. Feel free to close your eyes and feel that nice stretch across the back of your shoulder blades, your upper thoracic spine area. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, relax your upper arms onto your chest and bow your up body forward. Oh, and breathe. Long, slow, deep breaths. Squeezing out those underarms, those lymph glands there and in between your groin area. All right, take a breath in, and as you exhale, now squeeze your legs together, squeeze your arms together a little more. Again, engage your pelvic floor muscles up towards the sky. And breathe. You can even squint your face, squint your toes, your whole body. Just squinch, squinch, squinch. As you keep breathing though, for 3, for 2, and 1. Relax everything now. Press down into your standing right foot to slowly bring the body back up. Start to lift your arms up towards the sky. And then gently, gracefully uncross your arms. And just fan your arms out and let your arms float down. Oh boy, good job. And relax. And then gently help to uncross your legs. You can open your eyes if they're still closed. Yeah, anytime you can do any of the practice with your eyes closed, feeling safe, so great. All right, we're just going to come into a little forward bend and then into our final relaxation pose. Yeah, so again, you're still scooted forward in your chair. Find your tall spine. Let's take a nice big deep breath in. Let it go. And now let's just wiggle our body around because we got all this nice, new, fresh fluid floating around in our body. So let's help move it around in there. Yeah, good. Good. And now relax your arms down. Glide your hands back like an airplane. Grab onto the frame of your chair somewhere. Take a breath in. Lift your heart slightly. Look up. And as you exhale, just let your body fall forward. Holding onto your chair, letting the head drop. And breathe. Long, slow breaths here. 3. You to close your eyes for 2. And 1. And then start to press down into your feet. Slowly bring your body back up. Release your hands once you're up. Good. Let's get ready for our final relaxation. So you can either sit back into your chair. Yeah. Good. Or you can lay down. Good. And get yourself nice and comfortable. Make sure that your back feels supported. Eyes closed. Let's begin to relax. So let's take a nice breath in. And let it go. Ooh. Through the mouth, through the nose. Again, let's take a nice long breath in. And let it go. And one more nice big breath in. And then let go. Eyes are closed. Relax your shoulders. Bring a gentle smile to your face, relaxing all the muscles of your face. And take this time to enjoy the rest. Relax your hands, your arms. Feel your whole back relax. All the muscles along your back relax. Feel your heart soften. Your belly soft. Your hips heavy. Your legs relaxed. Your lower legs. Your ankles. Your feet. Your toes. Whole body relaxed. Take a breath in and breathe out, letting go of all of your efforts. Just for one more minute. Become aware of thoughts, if any. Just let them come and go. Come and go. And notice how you feel. And allowing yourself now to stay here for as long as you'd like. And should you choose to slowly come back now into this space and time, take a breath in and breathe out. Another breath in. And as you breathe out, release any last bits of tension you may be holding. And then begin to wiggle your toes and fingers, swaying your body side to side. Smile still on the face. And coming back to center, bringing your hands into prayer position, resting them onto your heart. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, bow your head. And we'll close practice today simply with this. If you spread happiness, your happiness is sustained. If you spread knowledge, your knowledge is sustained. Spread your love. When you're feeling ready and complete at your own pace, gently begin to flutter the eyes open as you lift your head. And I thank you for coming and taking care of yourself on this beautiful day. Have an amazing rest of your day. Namaste.